I'm a man who forgives. I'm a man who's willing to just overlook things, the most heinous, the most terrible things imaginable, because I study the Bible. I'm a man of God, and I can just let things go, right? I can just be a man, walk away, let things go. And today, I had an opportunity to do such a thing, TJ, and an opportunity to just let things go, right? Am I going to put my balls on the table? Finbar, put your balls on the table, Tony.
What's on the table?
We're going to get to that. So, yeah. So, I don't know if you've been following the drama that's surrounding us, the little bit of drama, the webs, the YouTubing drama, whatever you want to call it. But a certain individual, one, maybe two, they've been running their mouths for months. And they've dragged other people into these conversations.
Kiwi farmers included.
Yeah, Kiwi farmers included. But I don't hate people, right? I hate lies. I hate liars. I don't hate people. And one of these people, I kind of feel bad for this person, right? I feel bad for him because I kind of bring him into this whole internet world. He was a chatter. He was someone that was just sitting there in the chat, minding his own business, saying a little things, throwing a little fan art. And I said, "Come on, stream." And I introduced him to this wild and wacky world of YouTubing. And I feel responsible for the worm tongues that have gotten into his ear, that have gotten into his head, and have got him all twisted, right? Twisted on facts, twisted on the reality of situations, right? But Finbar is talking, trying to get some things cleared up, trying to put some balls on the table, as you will. And so, in the course of that, I said, Finbar, since you're talking to all these people, you let them know that you can tell Wizard that he can reach out to me. He can reach out to me, and I forgive him. It's all water under the bridge, copacetic. And lo and behold, Wizard actually DM'd me this morning, DJ. DM'd me. And we had a conversation. We had several conversations. That kid is a talker. I'll tell you what. And I told him, I said, we're good. We are good. I forgive you for all your sins. I offer you absolution for all your sins, for all the things that you've said, all the wrongs that you've done to me, right? It's all forgiven. It's all water under the bridge. In fact, I forgave him so much, so hard, that I offered him to return here with us, TJ, to bring him back into the family, to say, hey, you deserve better. You're a young kid. You're smart. You have some talent when it comes to YouTubing. You have potential. Right. I feel like he's spinning his wheels, stuck in the mud with a bunch of people who don't care about him, who don't actually give a shit. So I said, come
Kiwi
back.
farmers included.
Come back here. And he said, well, started talking, and so when how often do I have to come? What was said, it's not a contract. We're not signing any paperwork here. I said, just come, have some fun. Come once a week, whatever, pop in and out, have some fun. We'll relax, we'll enjoy ourselves, because I want all this drama to go away, right? We shouldn't be fighting with each other, right? We really shouldn't. We should be focusing on the detracting, right?
Well, no, but the Kiwi farmer says detracting is going to end. So, as a Kiwi farmer would say.
I already got Potion. He's doing videos for us once a week, So I figured I'd bring him back, get him on Saturdays. We do the thing, talk Marvel, talk video games and stuff. I thought it was going well, TJ. I thought we had reached some sort of understanding, right? Because again, I feel responsible. I brought him into this, right? He has. I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but he gets nervous and stuff, right? He gets a little bit of the anxiety, right? And so, I don't want to put any undue pressure on him. So there's no pressure, right? You just come. We join your streams, hang out. He's worried. He's worried because Finbar is going on Monday to go on Ruby's stream to lay everything out, to discuss the gay fabing, to discuss all the DMs, all the leaks, to get everything out. As Finbar put it, to put the balls on the table, right? And he's worried about that. And I tried to explain to him. I said, look, if you came back, if you did come back, I can't stop Finbar, right? I can't stop Finbar from doing what Finbar is going to do. I can't stop other people from doing what they're going to do. But what I will say is, if you were here with us and there's an issue between yourself and Finbar, that would be handled privately, like we've always done, right? When there's issues internally in this team, we handle it internally. So if you're part of the team, you would have to handle that internally, right? And so Finbar wouldn't be going anywhere to put balls on the table because Finbar would be here internally discussing with you and getting it all squared between the two of you, because I don't want any drama, right? It would do no good for the channel if Finbar was on Ruby's channel running down Wizard, who is now part of our channel again, right? See, that would affect us. That would affect our livelihood. So it would make no sense. And I'm trying to explain this to him. And you know what he told me, TJ? So that feels like blackmail. That feels like I'm here willing to swallow my pride, to put my ego to the side, to allow this kid who has run me down behind the scenes to several fucking people, to the point that people are cutting promos on me, that are sitting on streams talking about me for fucking hours because he has lied, manipulated, and twisted the fucking truth. I'm willing to forget all of that and bring him back here so he can stream with us. And he tells me that feels like blackmail. It makes him feel icky that he would have to discuss things privately with Finbar. That Finbar wouldn't be going on Ruby's stream to air all the dirty laundry because he would be part of the team. That feels dirty.
A certain Kiwi farmer's favorite phrase is, "I will not be blackmailed." I wonder where Wizard got that, huh?
But it's okay. It's okay, because in the course of the conversation we had, he revealed some very, very startling truths. Some startling truths that will 100% be put on the table. Those balls will be put on the table by Finbar come Monday, amongst other things. So, like I said, I tried my damnedest, right? I said, come back, stream with us, grow your channel, grow your brand, all things forgiven. No one's going to give a fuck. No one's going to care, right? It's all going to be forgotten. I said, you come here. I said, if I say that we're clear, right? I said, if I say we're squared up and me and Wizard are good, no one's going to believe me. I said, when me and Vito were squared up, no one believed me. People were cutting promos. Vito shouldn't forgive him. Tony's talking out his ass. I said, then Vito came on stream and proved to everybody that we were square.
Yeah.
I said, that's what you have to do, right? I said, if you come on stream, that would erase all doubt between everybody, whether or not we have squashed this, whether or not we are good.
Even willing to fight Marvel rivals with him.
Yeah, that's what I attempted. And again, I put the offer up. You could reach out to me. You could talk to me, and we could squash this. And he accepted, and he DM'd me. But somehow, that was part of my plan, TJ. My plan, according to Wizard, was to tell him to DM me so then I could manipulate him into Finbar not destroying him. Make that fucking make sense.
Yeah, make that make sense. Yeah.
My plan was to trick Wizard into coming back so Finbar and Dalish wouldn't go on Ruby's channel, to air dirty laundry that's going to make Cynic, Ruby, and Wizard look bad. How the fuck does that make any sense to anybody? Don't make no sense. You know who it makes sense to? It makes sense to Cynic. It makes sense
because that's what
to the
he
person
does.
in his fucking ear. So, Wizard, you once again have been manipulated by a fucking idiot who's trying to save his own ass. A idiot who went behind your back to DM people, right? As he's bragging that he's DMing with Dalish, right? You think I screwed you over. I didn't. And I never would. But you have readily admitted to screwing me over, Wiz. And I forgave you. I said we were square. And how do you think this ended, TJ? How do you think this ended? This ended with us shaking hands and walking away. Of course not, because I'm here ranting, right? No. It ended with me saying, "Hey, I can't control Finbar and them. We could be cool, but I can't control them. Right? I can, they're gonna air if you don't come on. If you're just happy to be cool, and you don't come on, and we don't stream with us. I said you're not part of the team, and Finbar has no incentive to not air dirty laundry. I said, well, I hope you guys are clear. Hope you guys are clean, because they're going to air it. And if there's something embarrassing in there you don't want them to know, that's on you guys, right? That's going to be a you problem, not a me problem. He blocked me. That's how it ended. So that's why I'm here again. Talking about this. Because again, I am not the fucking bad guy. Okay? I'm not the guy who's going around talking shit about people. Okay? Dr. Ben. Yeah, Dr. Ben. Remember me? Remember me, Dr. Ben? I'm the guy who said that Joe Bennett is a fucking piece of shit anti-Semite. And you said, that's cancel culture. Guys, I'm canceling Joe Bennett. I have some sort of power on the mainstream, on the comic book industry, on the fucking indie circuit that I could somehow cancel Joe Bennett by simply stating a fucking fact that piece of shit anti-Semite put Jewry inside a comic book. Right? But I'm the cancel culture guy. Meanwhile, Dr. Ben, the guy who's very upset with me being Semitic, because I'm not anti-Semitic, so I guess I'm just Semitic. He's really mad about that. And he calls me a cancel culture SJW. And then you know what he does about it, DJ? You want to know what he fucking does?
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, you know what he does. He goes into DM groups to try to tell them that I'm bad.
And they insult the people who call him out. Crazy.
He tries to cancel me. Guys, he called me a cancel culture SJW and then goes into DM groups to try to cancel me from CG. Thank God Salty and Jay Bama set his ass straight. Okay. This is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the shit where people goes, Tony's the bad guy. Tony's the bad guy by having fucking principles. Tony's the bad guy by saying, hey, that guy, Joe Bennett, I think he's a piece of shit. Don't call to cancel him. Didn't call Joe Bennett's family. Didn't call Joe Bennett's job. Didn't say, hey, Eric July, did you know Joe Bennett's an anti-Semite? You shouldn't be hiring him. Didn't say any of that. Just stated a fact. But because I stated a fact, Dr. Ben thought it was a good idea to run around DM groups to tell people on me. And thank God, Jay Bama and Salty were in at least two of those groups. And those are the only two I know of, right? There could be several others where Dr. Ben has ran me down, where he found more friendly people in the DM groups that were willing to accept his narrative, willing to accept that now Tony's an SJW trying to cancel Joe Bennett, right? The levels of ridiculousness that I put up with on a fucking daily basis is insane. Okay. And while I'm on the subject of insane things, right? You know what's really insane, TJ? Doxing. Doxing is fucking insane.
Of course.
It is Probably one of the worst things you can do on the internet. Probably one of the worst things anyone can fucking do. And I don't know if you know this, but BTM, Dave, he's a prime candidate to be doxxed. He is somebody that has pissed off a lot of people. He is somebody that Student of God has like an 83 fucking tweet thread about, right? 83 fucking tweets. All about fucking Dave and Dave's racism. If you ask fucking Mike Wheeler, Mike says that Dave runs the most racist show on the internet, right? There are tons and tons of people who would love to fucking contact Dave's boss, who would love to fucking contact Dave's family, who would love to just fuck with Dave, right? And you're probably wondering, why am I saying this, Tony? Tony, why are you saying this?
Yeah, I wonder.
Because Tony is a fucking bad guy. Tony's such a fucking bad guy that the first time that I reached out to BTM Reviews Dave on Twitter was to inform the fucking retard that he had his full name in his fucking YouTube channel.
Oh,
you remember that, Dave? You remember me telling you, and you said, "Oh, Tony, I've only been streaming for months. Thank you for letting me know." No one else fucking reached out to you, Dave. No one else told you that you had your full fucking name, the entire name, and your area code, you drunk son of a bitch. And you're going to sit there and then run your mouth about me? And why? Why would Dave run his mouth about me? I mean, if you go back, you'll see that I was on Dave's channel a couple times. He was really happy to see me. He was really glad. He invited me to come on his channel. In fact, Dave was so excited to meet me that he invited me out to go drinking. TJ, did you know that, TJ? Both of us, Illinois boys. He says, we need to go out, Tony. We need to meet up and go drinking and have fun and all that. And I said, Dave, I'm not into that stuff. I don't do that. I'm not. But when I came on Dave's channel, the first thing that Dave asked me, the first thing that Dave was concerned about was, what was that ticker on the bottom of my screen? What was that little thing saying, monthly goals? Tony, what's this monthly goals thing? Does it work? Can I make money on YouTube by having a little monthly goal ticker? You see, Dave is very concerned about me making money on YouTube, and he wanted to know how he could make money on YouTube, right? You see, Dave, jealous of the money I make. If you listen to the streams, listen to the conversations.
Hang on a moment. Didn't he say that people who make money on YouTube are scum? Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
I heard him say that.
They're scum. They're scumbags. But then he's in my DMs asking me how he could make more money. What are some? Thank you for those great tips. When I show up on his stream, he's asking me for help on how to make money on YouTube because he's new to this. I'm new to this, Tony. I don't really know what's going on. You can help me out here. The problem is, he saw what I was making. He thought he could, but when he didn't, well, that's when making money's bad on YouTube, right? That's when Tony making $1,300 a month on YouTube, doing this, making the most entertaining fucking show in the middle class of CG. That's bad, right? Because it's not him. Because he's not getting it. Because Dave deserves it. Because Dave has a drinking problem that he has to pay for, right? Because the only drinking problem I have, TJ, is the inability to get drunk, right? The inability to actually experience some sort of intoxication despite the amounts of copious alcohol that I drink. People want to question my ability to drink. You can go ask Riley, Dick, Dalish, or any of the other people that were there at the meetups as I was pounding shot after shot with no discernible effects, right? So guys, when you want to come for me, when you want to make me the bad guy, right? Maybe you should check your DMs. Maybe you should go back and watch those old episodes where you were begging me to go hang out with you, where you were begging me to give you help on how to make more money on YouTube. Maybe you should go back and watch those things. You know, maybe you should go back to your, New Year's episode, Dave, where you were begging Katie not to watch my channel, where you're begging your audience not to come to my stream, where you're telling them, I better not see any of you guys in Tony's chat because I'm taking names. Right? You want to make me the bad guy? Well, you better make sure that your hat is fucking white as snow. Because I'm no longer pulling punches. I'm no longer sitting here not naming names. I'm no longer going to forget the things that have been done to me. No. I am going to air them the fuck out, as Eric July would say. I'm going to disinfect everything with my bright, shiny light. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new Tony, right? You wanted the bad guy. Well, guess what? You got the bad guy. And he's here. He's not going anywhere. All right. TJ, I feel like we should take a commercial break. Let's take a quick commercial break. Then we'll get to some super chats.
We did a wraparound. We've also got a magnet wraparound. Gonna do another wraparound here. We got a magnet.
Sturgis.
I like this one the best.
She likes the Sturgis one.
Wait.
No, it was drawn by a proper artist.
He's got a weird fetish, apparently.
No, but you could see these. You could see these. No, cover him with the fucking pins. Look
Holographic?
at it, it's so cool. So many stickers. I gotta put. Look, he's gonna punch you. This one I have to put on my mic. I love him. Yeah, so get you stickers.
So, fellas, get your ladies a Fabulous Frogman bikini.